This is a Thunder Game Report.
Well, not a whole lot to say about this one. The Thunder took it to the Utah Jazz early and often, built a big lead and then cruised at the end, led by as many as 37, and ended up beating the Jazz by 22, and Utah scored 30 meaningless points in the fourth quarter. Thunder had another big game tonight from Kevin Durant. Russell Westbrook didn't play at all. Durant and Serge Ibaka played only the first three quarters, but still the Jazz couldn't muster up much of anything. Thunder now 6-0 at home. That's their best start since moving here from Seattle. Post-game, here's what head coach Scott Brooks had to say, and we also talked to Thabo Sefolosha about his outstanding defense on Gordon Hayward, the Jazz's leading scorer coming in. He had only 5 points tonight, and Perry Jones got some good playing minutes tonight. We talked to him as well in the locker room.
Our defense was very good tonight. The last two games, really, the intensity level on the defensive end was good, and something to continue to, we talk about, so we want to continue to build on that end of the floor. Offensively, I thought we passed the ball very well. Our turnovers were down up until that last quarter, but I thought the offensive spacing, the extra pass was very good tonight.
Nick Gallo, Thunder.media.com. Coach, the tone was set early defensively. How much do you feel like Tabo's defense on Hayward, particularly the first few possessions, was key to that?
Well, I thought Thabo was outstanding tonight guarding Gordon. I thought, he's a guy that doesn't stop moving on the offensive end, but Thabo really stayed with him and didn't give him a lot of space and a lot of freedom to roam and operate with a high level of comfort. But Thabo was really good tonight. His minutes were played really hard, but that's what we expect, and that's what we always get out of Thabo.
Josh Kopelman, WWLS, the Sports Animal. Coach, how big was the defensive effort? It seemed like every shot that Utah was taking was a mid-range jumper. And how much did that factor in there?
Well, our philosophy is like everybody else's. We want to make teams take tough shots, and I thought we did that tonight. They were taking some tough shots. And even on the shots they had around the basket, we were contesting them and making them miss those shots. That's what we do. We want to continue to be a good defensive team and lock in on that side of the floor. But I thought we did a good job tonight defensively.
And Derek Fisher seemed like he's really stepped up on defense this season. What improvements have you seen over the last year with him?
Well, one of the things, like I say all the time about Fish, he's going to give you a maximum effort, and that's what we expect and love from that guy. He gives everything he has to the team. I thought his minutes in the first half, he didn't play in the second half, just we wanted to rest him when we had the lead, but his minutes were very, very good in the first half. Gave us a lot of good energy defensively.
Anthony Slater, Oklahoma. It's the first time in a while you've been able to rest, a lot of your big guys down the stretch. Russell didn't play tonight. How nice is that, especially with the 3 games coming up?
Well, it's something that we don't go into thinking about. We're going to rest guys in fourth quarters, but we want to just play hard and play well and play together, and I thought we did that tonight. The added rest obviously helps in the next couple of days. Get a couple good practice here, and then we have some very good teams coming into our building. The next 3 nights, but the rest is always good, and anytime you can get rest, and guys got some in the fourth quarter tonight.
Scott, how important is it that Perry Jones make the most of minutes now, because you're going to need him later?
Yeah, I liked his minutes all year long. He's been solid for us. He gets minutes. Sometimes they fluctuate at game to game, but he understands that's his role right now. He's kind of like the utility man. The team knows, I know what to expect out of him. He's going to play hard, and he's athletic, and he's really developed his 3-point shot the last couple of years, which is nice. That's going to be an added bonus to his game. But he's a very good player. With being behind Serge and Nick and Katie, there's not a lot of minutes there, but when he does get minutes, he plays well. All right. Thanks, everybody.
I just had one more.
Can you save it for tomorrow?
I think through 3 quarters they may have only had single-digit points in the paint.
Yes.
Was that a product of interior defense or keeping them out of transition?
I think it's a couple of things. We wanted to really lock in on the transition defensive aspect of the defense, and I thought we did that tonight. We got back in defense. We matched up. We didn't give them a lot of opportunities easy, and then you just want to stop the paint. You know, if you give up the paint, that's not good, and we want to take pride in the paint, and I thought we did a good job with that. Thanks, everybody.
Tyler, you guys wanted to come out with the same start you had on Thursday night. What does it say about you guys that not only you did that, but you did it in the second half with the lead?
Yeah, I think we were really focused from start to finish. We put good game together, and that was important. Especially in front of our home crowd. Not worry too much about the record of our opponent and just playing our game.
The bench had another good performance, 36 points. What does it say about them that they can come and still hold the lead for you guys and got some valuable minutes?
It's great. We trust them, we believe in them, and they believe in themselves. And they're playing extremely well. They're improving. They're working really hard. All of them on their game, and it shows.
You guys forced a turnover on the very first possession, kind of held them down those opening minutes. You feel like you set the tone defensively there in the first few minutes?
Yeah, I think so. We wanted to have a good start, and we were able to do that with our defense, feeding off of the energy that all of us had on the floor and that the building gave us.
You seem to really lock down on Hayward. What were you able to do against him to keep him from going off?
Just play a little physical, not give him any open shot early. I think he feeds off of confidence when he makes the first few shots and get comfortable. So, also the big, we're here helping on the pick and roll, not giving him any lane to go to the basket.
With some big games coming up, how important is the rest for not only you, but pretty much everyone?
It's really important, but I think we're going to keep working and keep doing what we've been doing and keep improving.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's just hard work. Getting in early before practice and after practice, getting up a lot of shots, and just being able to spread the floor. So Kevin and Russell do what they do best.
Is there a little extra incentive? I mean, when a game's kind of out of hand like that early, and you look up and say, let's see how low we can keep them. And I know they got a lot of trips to the line late, but still, does that give you guys incentive to?
Basically, just go out there and just play basketball. Don't play for the score. Just go out there, do what we do best, and defend.
One last thing is, you're going to have game sandwich around Thanksgiving, man. But you've been through this now a couple of times. Thanksgiving with an NBA schedule, nice to be at home those days, I guess.
It is nice, just be thankful for everything that you have.
Perry, you called upon, you get in there, you score 13 points. You kind of make it look easy. How do you stay ready, depending on when Coach calls on you?
Just, patience is the key. I know I put in a lot of hard work at the gym, so all I got to do is be ready for when Coach calls my name, just go out there and do what I know I can do and go out there and do what I've been working on.
What do these nights mean to you guys as a bench to get out there and really have to control the whole second half? What do these minutes mean to you guys?
I mean, because you never know what can happen. Something can happen. And we gotta pull it in for the starters. You don't want to let the other team break away the lead and everything like that. So just go out there, get some good chemistry, so we can play better together.
Thunder win it tonight down here at the Peak, clobbering the Jazz 95-73. They'll get a couple of good practice days in over at the facility, and then gets a little more serious. The San Antonio Spurs will be in here on Thanksgiving Eve, and we'll be here as well. So keep checking back at ThunderGameReport.com.